All right, everybody, welcome back to round 3 action at the Magic City Mega Bowl in Birmingham, Alabama. This is Inverness Disc Golf Course in technically Hoover, Alabama. And this is our third and final round of the Magic City Mega Bowl. I'm Ben Swam. I'm the TD for the event, and I've got Larry Burge with me.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Larry, this is a tough course, especially in the heat and weather we had that day. It's extremely warm and humid.
That it is. This course has a pretty high scratch scoring average. I think that scores around par are usually 1,000 rated here. So looks like we've got Cam Colglazier in the lead at 17 under, and Michael Gibney, Adam Howard, and Logan Bowers not far behind on their lead card. You also have a few guys on the chase card that I'm sure are looking to make moves. This is a course where you can have big swings in the score. We'll see some high numbers out here on some of these holes today.
Yeah, there are a few holes out here that are just extremely challenging.
Yeah. Speaking of extremely challenging holes.
Hole number 1, par 4 at 573 feet. This is just a big horseshoe up a hill. Very tight line with OB all the way on the right hand side, all the way around the hole. So this is a very challenging hole.
Yeah, I think you'll see most of these guys try to attack this hole by throwing some kind of turnover up to the right towards the amateur pad to give them a good angle to attack on their second shot. At 573 feet, it's really not that far. But as Cam just showed you there, it's way uphill, and it's tough to make that corner, especially since you kind of have to flirt with that out of bounds on the right. Here's Gibney. He's a little bit early there as well. Can hit high on the hill and kind of stay there on the left. Let's see what Logan Bowers has for us. He's looking to throw a little turnover. Also doesn't get the turn he wants, but he kind of kicked that in the middle. He didn't make the corner, though, so he's going to have to pitch around before he can attack the green. All right, and this is Adam Howard. I don't know Adam. This is the first time I've seen him on film. And that looks like a great line out of him.
Yeah, that looks ideal.
Yeah, right there by the ampad.
Yeah, that's exactly what these guys are trying to do when they throw up that hill for sure.
I think you see it. There, a few people have it in their head that they're going to throw it around that corner from the tee pad, but it's a tough shot, and you really risk throwing long and over the out of bounds line up there, even if you make it. So that turnover shot that Adam threw is pretty ideal. See all these guys pitching around. Logan had a pretty good angle there, so he was able to bite off a lot more on that second shot. Here's Adam. Oh, it looks a little right, and yeah, that's out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know he was looking.
That's a tough break. That looked good when he let it go.
Yeah, you got to really have to hold that hyzer there.
Yeah, and he had the second shot that players are looking for. That's what you're hoping for, is to be able to get to throw that second shot straight down there.
And Gibney's a little pinched off here, but that looks like a good line. He's going to hit the hill there.
Oh, yeah, he should be happy with that.
Be outside the circle, but relatively close. There's Cam. Looks like a good line, but it might be coming in a little hot. Yeah, actually, it wasn't bad, but he kind of caught a bad roll there.
Oh, caught a bad roll.
Yeah, so he's going to have a long putt for par, along with Michael. Here's where Adam went out of bounds.
Oh, he didn't miss it by much.
No, he caught that tree and just kind of dropped straight down. So that is Adam's fourth shot with the OB penalty stroke. So he should be dropping in for a bogey. Yeah, there the graphic says there was one birdie for all divisions on this hole for the day. So this hole averaged over 5 for the round. And
wow.
Zach Melton on the chase card, who started out the day 6 strokes behind, got the only 3 of the day on this hole.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing here why that 3 is so tough to get, for sure.
Oh, man, that looked like a good bid there. Touch high from Logan.
Oh,
Yeah, so we did not lead card not starting out hot here on this this first hole. We're going to have a star bogey.
oh wow.
Yeah, not the way they were looking to start that off, but there'd be lots of
No.
opportunities to make up ground as we move forward.
Logan gave the basket a little love tap there. All right, hole 2, another par 4. This is 571 feet. This is more of kind of a, I don't know, an L or something like that, maybe, Larry. This is a straight up one hill and trying to find a landing zone to throw over this big ravine up to the top of the hill to a very treacherous green.
Yeah, this is another hole. You'll see a lot of this here at Inverness today, where you've got par 4s that are relatively short, but have some treacherous slopes, on the green or even in between. Here, this hole is averaging at almost a half a stroke over par. And you'll see that there's just really not a great gap to hit here to try and find the landing zone. These guys are all just kind of throwing towards the am pad on a hyzer and hoping that their second shot is in a place where they can actually get a good footing from. Logan's shot right there. Yeah, that was a great shot. He caught that tree at the end, or that kept him from being in the perfect position. But you see, even his shot kind of snuck through the trees there on the right. Here's Adam going on the same line, and he doesn't sneak through those trees on the right.
Oh, man. He definitely did not get that.
Yeah, so you see where Michael, he was
finish that Logan got.
Exactly. Michael was early and left, and he's just going to kind of pitch around the corner there. But you'll see that the footing is kind of treacherous over there. Once you get over that hill, it drops off a lot there on the right.
Had him stuck behind.
Yeah, so that's his second shot. It's going to be way down at the bottom of the hill. So he's going to be probably 30 feet below the basket. Yeah, this is a really treacherous green. So here's Cam's second shot. He was in a pretty good place off the tee, but he catches that tree on the right. And so he's still going to have a couple hundred feet to get there. And here's Logan after an ideal drive. Try to stick a forehand up there. That looks like it's fading early. Good tree there. Yeah, he's going to be down at the bottom of the hill, but it could have been a lot worse. Let's see what Michael's got here. All right. Oh, man. You can hear that.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the tree with his hand.
He hit the tree hard with his hand. You can see he immediately pulled back. That had to be painful. I think the guys were going to come over here and check on him and make sure he's all right. That was loud enough that it sounded bad.
Spoiler alert, I know he finished the round, so I guess he played through it, but that definitely looked rough.
Yeah, I think it turned out to not be as a serious thing. I know he's been playing since.
I gotta believe that's going to impact it.
But he's going to have to be feeling that going forward. I mean, I can imagine it's going to be affecting his grip. It was obviously his throwing hand.
I was just hoping it'd go in.
So we'll have to keep an eye on how he's able to hold on to the disc here in these next few holes. So here's Cam's third shot. He's going to put that up there on top of the hill, or at least try to. So he'll have about a circle's edge look there up the hill for a 4. Here's Logan's third shot. He's just going to pitch up under the baskets so he can drop in for 4. Adam pitching around. I think that was his 4th shot. No, that was Adam's third shot. This is Cam for 4. Yeah. Michael's 4th.
Oh, slow down.
It looks like we're going to have several Have a couple more bogeys on this hole. So Michael can clean up here for a 5. Yep.
Good putt. Still favoring that hand.
And I can tell you there were not a lot of 3s on this hole on the day. There were only 5. And I'll go ahead and say it once again from the chase card. We had 2 of those 3s. Both Matt Oram and Zach Melton on the chase card birdied this hole. So moves are being made early.
All right, hole 3. This is a par 3, 229 feet. This is a short hole, but it's got a tricky ending. The basket is perched up at the peak of the hill with a big drop off behind it. That's just part of the fairway. This can present a lot of problems, or it can be an easy 2.
Yeah, we should see a fair amount of 2s on this hole. I mean, it's only 229 feet, but you do have to hit that gap.
Oh,
if you do what Michael did,
what you
see him there favoring that hand. Here's Adam hitting the gap nicely. If you can kind of catch, another bad kick off the tree. You really kind of want to catch the upslope right before you get to the top of the hill and then slide onto the back where the basket is. Similar to that. That was a great shot. That's exactly what you do. Use that hill to check the speed up because the backside is a serious drop off. Here's Michael grabbing that hand. He's a little hot, but that tree was good. Stopped him from going behind the basket. There's Logan pitching up from the
he was not in a great spot, but that is a very good throw right there.
And Adam just has a layup as well. There's no way to run it from where they were. Yeah, it must be hurting to grab that disc. You can see him as soon as he let go of it. And Cam for the birdie. So now he's moving in the right direction.
There we go. Probably not what they wanted, but that ended up pretty well for the card.
Yeah, absolutely. That was after kind of a rocky start. I'm sure they're all happy with that. That hole, I think we saw on the graphic there, was the only hole on the course to average under par for the MPO division.
Wow. Hole 4 is another par 3. This is 333 feet. This goes you start at the top of the hill over a big ravine and down to a pretty flat landing area. What you don't want to do is get past this green because it is nothing but hills all the way around it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big drop off back there, and this isn't exactly a wide fairway. It's easy to miss and hit one of these short trees and not even get up to the top. And Cam, had a great line and just a foot too low.
Caught something there at the end. It looked like.
Yeah, if he'd have gotten over that stump, I think he'd have slid all the way to the basket. Here's Logan with the same line. His is higher and too high. Oh, man, look how far back there that got. And that was not a super fast disc, I don't think. I think that's a mid-range that he's throwing there.
Oh, looked like Adam.
Yeah, he hit the tree and went way down to the bottom of the hill. He won't even be able to see the basket from down there. And Michael, that release looked kind of funny there on camera. That may have been exactly what he was trying to do. I mean, it was a nice little turnover there that kind of flexed back. And he's going to be, circle's edge there. It's a good look for a 2. Adam only gets about 30 feet there.
Adam, I've been there, buddy.
I have been in that exact spot. He's going to try again.
This is one disc or one throw to fly all the way down and 8 to get out. Something about Inverness has a knack for that.
There we go. He's going to pitch up. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot.
Cam was not messing with that. You definitely don't want to try to run that putt because you can just see Logan trying to come out from the bottom up there. It only gets about halfway. So here he is for par. It's just a touch low.
Oh.
Adam also laying up there.
And I see from the graphic that Zach birdied this one as well.
That's right. So with Cam taking the 3 here, I assume he's going to make that putt. He's laid up to right under the basket. Melton taking another birdie puts it. The deficit is only 2 now.
Wow.
After only 4 holes. But we have a lot of golf left to be played.
A lot of golf left. Sure. All right, hole 5, par 3, 310 feet. This is a 300-foot hole, but it's got some difficulty to it. It's thin coming out into the opening here, and then we've got this fence here that's there to protect the vehicles going into the fishing area. That is can cause some problems for players. So. And then that basket is perched on that hill.
I think this hole always favored a forehand shot, even before the fence was there. As we see Gibney try that, turn it over just a little bit. He's going to be in the tree line there, pin high but way left, and he's not going to have any kind of look from over there. But I think you'll see all these guys try a forehand here. It just this hole sets up for us. The overstable disc, pitched around that fence, and but you got to get around the fence.
Yeah, you got to, and it needs to go around, not over, because usually
anything that goes over is going to really be struggle to keep it in bounds, like you said. Here's Logan. I believe that's a metal flake Firebird. He knows it's bad right out of his hand. He sawed that off.
Looks like he sawed that off. Yeah.
So him and Cam are both going to be hemmed up on that fence. So Adam is going to try to get a little bit. He comes out early. He's going to be in probably pitch out spot from there. Yep, forehand roller.
Nice shot.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yep. Give him a place to maybe you can stick this close, and he doesn't. Unfortunately, it can be rough to putt from back there. Those trees you see right behind the basket actually block a lot of putts from that angle.
And there's
past the basket
water back there as well. So.
I didn't see a graphic, so I think he must have stayed in bounds, but there's definitely water the way that hill is sloped. If you go past the basket hot, like you can get in the water in a hurry. Logan tried a turbo putt and didn't get. I'm sure he's going to be not happy with that. So here's Cam with kind of a hammer throw.
And that looked like it got long.
That did go long. I think he stayed in bounds also, though. Like I said, Michael wasn't going to have anything, and you can see there he's below the edge of the hill there and trying to just basically throw a little flick up shot to get a putt. But here's Logan for par. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
And and unfortunately, I don't think he's going to have a putt at all. You can see that tree is completely blocking him, so he's just got to pitch back up there. Looks like Logan's going to be taking a triple bogey 6 on this hole. Adam saves a 4.
Just saw the graphic pop up that Zach birdied this hole as well.
Zach Melton birdies this hole. Cam there puts it in for par, so the deficit's now 1 stroke. Melton is only 1 stroke back on the chase card. I'm really not sure, if either one of them knew it at this point. I'm sure that Zach knew he was playing well. Starting out 4 down through 5 holes, he had to know that was good, but there's no way for him to know that Colglazier had started off so lukewarm behind him. We didn't have scorekeepers on the course, so but we were using live scoring, so they could have definitely.
Yeah, they may have. Yeah. All right, hole 6, par 3, 384 feet. Most players are going to try to go through this gap right here. The basket is tucked up to the right. On the top of the hill there's OB to the right in the creek, and of course right through that gap there's water danger there as well.
Yeah, I think that, like you said, most of the guys are going to try to go up the middle with some kind of flex shot, but you're Gibney there a little bit left. Again, this one's averaging almost a half a stroke over par. You're not going to see a lot of 2s on this hole. Cam's also a little early and left. Now, you might see somebody go over the top. Here we go. Adam going over the top shot, big flex. It's really hard to get all the way to the basket on that line, but he's right there in the middle of the fairway, not very far out. He should be able to easy up and down for a 3. Now, Logan's got this great flex forehand. He pipes it right up the middle.
Yeah, that's
got a little skip, so he's going to have a jump putt from there. That was a great shot.
yeah. Cam and Michael in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah,
But that'll hold on.
That was an excellent shot right there.
That's great.
He'll easily get that 3. Nice recovery. Here's Michael's second.
Michael got a cross, I guess.
Yeah. A little short there, though. And here's Adam's layup. He's just going to concede it's 3 there. I bet Logan's going to try to give this a run. He's about 55, 60 feet away. Oh, just a touch short. That was a good putt. Here's Michael from circle's edge for a 3. Nice putt.
Good putt.
Yeah, that was excellent. Him and Cam are both going to be happy to get 3s right after their drives on that hole. Not making it through that opening is really make this hole a lot tougher.
And I think this is going to be our first star par for the round.
Oh, wow. It sure is. Yeah, that's the first hole that at least one player didn't get a bogey on.
Wow. Well, this next hole will be exciting after that one. Hole 7, the par 4, 480 feet uphill and uphill again. And then there's a pocket on the right side of the fairway here that players need to get down into to try to hole out. Pretty tough green there, a lot of rollaway options. Luckily, trees down and might stop some of that.
Yeah, this is a tough birdie as well. Another hole that's averaging well over par. Michael just did a pretty solid drive there, but looks like it leaked a little left, and so it's going to have kind of a tricky approach shot from there. Cam through. Well, that had a nice line.
Oh wow, that looked really good.
He's going to be too far back to try to get to the green from there. There's Adam. That looks pretty good. And then also catches a tree and kicks left. All right, Logan's going to try this forehand line. I never even thought about this. But that looks great. Yeah, that was absolutely ideal right there. He's the only one that's got a realistic chance of getting to the green from where he landed. Cam's going to throw a flex shot. Turns it over a little bit too much. You can see he's still not even to where Logan's drive landed. Adam, because you can see Logan's drive right there in the middle of the fairway. Adam pitches out to a similar spot. Michael's trying to throw that flex forehand, kind of gets over on it. You can see he's still favoring that hand quite a bit. And that's Adam's 3rd. He's going to skip down there towards the green. Stop rolling. There we go.
Yeah, I get caught up with something there. That's good.
You should have a good opportunity for a putt there. There's Logan's second shot. It's got a little bit of a roll on it, but he's going to be only about 15, 20 feet away there. That was a great. He's playing this hole pretty much perfectly so far. So there's Michael trying another forehand. All again, that's kind of low. Cam is pitching up. So
good approach from Cam.
Yeah, he'll have that left for par.
Oh, man.
And that had a little bit too hot there on the weak side. Michael's got this left for bogey. He's trying to find his stance there.
Half inch, I'm just going to do the half. It's just sitting on stick, so.
There we go. Take his time, put it in the basket.
Yep, good putt.
All right, here's Logan for the lone 3. Excellent 3.
Good birdie on a tough hole.
Yeah,
for
again,
sure.
there were only 4 threes on this hole in the entire field.
Wow. I'm not really surprised by that, to be honest with you. It's a very tough 3.
And there's Adam tapping out his bogey.
All right, on to hole 8. This is another par 4, 460 feet. This is uphill to a big turn here, big left turn that's uphill, and basket is up in a nice flat landing zone with a lot of trees between them and the basket.
Yeah, it's tough to find a good place to land a drive on this hole. I think we're going to see these guys just basically throw a straight shot that hyzers and hope that they have good footing to throw a second shot. Looks like Logan hung that a little bit too far right.
Yeah.
He's going to be in some trouble over there. That is a jungle. You definitely need to be straight down the middle of the fairway on this hole, and long isn't the worst thing. You'll be at the bottom of the hill, but you really have to get down there straight in order to be able to access the green because it's so far up into the left. And that looks like a good line from Cam. Going to hyzer around the corner, kind of roll here to the bottom. That won't be a bad place to be, though.
Yeah, that's not a terrible place to be.
It looks worse on camera than it actually will end up being. Michael with a similar line. And a similar result. He and Cam are going to be pretty close to each other down there. It's kind of a flat road down there that they might have decent footing. Oh, and Adams get that turned over right out of his hand. He's going to be way back. I don't even think he made it to the am pad. He's going to pitch up to the middle. He's really far left. So here's Logan out of the jungle. You can kind of see his red shirt back there. And he's going to cross the fairway. He's going to be high on the hill and really kind of hemmed in again. This is Adam's third big turnover shot. And he's going to be now right in the spot where they were all hoping to land their drives. Logan's third. I don't think that's what he had in mind there.
Definitely not.
And that was a good shot.
That's a good shot. And he's putting from there for sure.
Yeah, Cam should be able to get that 3 from there. That was good. This hole actually played as one of the easier par 4s. Distance-wise, it's only 460 feet. It's just all about landing in that fairway.
Yeah, that drive is critical to make this a 3.
Looks like Michael landed a little outside the circle. He's got a little bit of a straddle here for his 3. Yeah, nice putt.
Nice putt.
Good to see that one
get the run
again.
back on that one.
They drop it right in there. No chains. Maybe one chain.
He might have grabbed one.
All right, here's Cam for birdie. Nice shot. And so we'll go ahead and give the chase card update. Zach Melton actually took a 5 on this hole, so that's 2 strokes swing back in the other direction. And so that leaves Melton 3 strokes back at this point through 8 holes.
Hole 9. This is par 3, 379 feet. Not super long, but this is definitely a tight line to get to the basket. And, as you have probably heard over and over again, this basket is perched up on the side of the hill with a pretty tough green. Can be punishing if you don't land right.
Yeah, I think this was one of the sketchiest greens on the course. It's really tough to land and keep it there. That's looked like a good line. It's not quite high enough.
It came out great.
He had a good angle. If he'd have missed that tree, I think he'd have been in good shape. But that's a little bit of an early release. Now, if you go down that way, you kind of end up down in that creek bed deep down on the left side, and it's a long way to the basket from down there. Logan with this little flip up forehand. Oh, that had some nice turn there about halfway down. That's looking great. Oh, yeah, that was a nice shot. Yeah. He's going to have a good birdie opportunity from there. I like the way the forehand plays into this hill. You know, it's a lot easier to slide into and up that hill with the forehand line than backhand, which tends to want to hit and then cut roll in the opposite direction. Looks like a good line. Oh, yeah, nice tree. See, if he hadn't hit that tree, he would have gone another 40, 50 feet down that hill.
Absolutely.
Now here's Gibney trying to locate his disc. This appears to be in the bottom of that little creek bed there. He's basically going to have to go tomahawk out of there. Yeah, he's now near where the amp, just in front of the amp pad. And sneaking it right through the middle. Oh, man, he almost rang that up. That was great, right off the cage.
I just had no touch.
They should have shown us that one again. That was a good shot. Here's Cam's second shot. He's just going to kind of pitch up there and hope to stick it on that hill. Yeah, it was a nice soft landing. That's harder than it looks, folks. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, that's a great spot to be, but it could have turned out totally different.
Here's Logan for a 2. Yeah, there we go. Nice birdie.
Nice.
It's a good recovery after a rough hole in the last one. Nice putt there as well.
And I think that was a birdie as well, right?
It was, yeah.
Yep.
Had 2 birdies on this hole. And this is Michael for 4. And I'll go ahead and again give the chase card update while we're waiting on Michael to tap this out. Zach Melton actually took a 6 on this hole. So as we wrap up the front 9,
another swing.
We're right back to where we started. Melton's down by 6.
With 9 to go, that'll wrap it up for the front 9. Hopefully we'll get a leaderboard shot here.
Yeah, so Colglazier's off to kind of a slow start. He's even, on the front 9. No one seems on the lead card is gaining any ground, but obviously Zach Melton, who had gained some ground, has lost it back, and so he's still remaining 6 strokes back. Orem and Gibney are both 5 strokes back. So it looks like Colglazier can hold on to keep playing the same kind of golf he's playing now. He should be able to pull out the win.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us for the front 9. Hope to see you in a few on the back 9, where we'll wrap up the Magic City Mega Bowl.